Hello students, today we will see the remaining part of differentiation, some basic concepts which are remaining. Let's see what is the differentiation of x to the power 5. What is the differentiation of x to the power 5? It will be 5x to the power 4. 5x to the power 4. Okay, power will take the power in the numerator and reduce the power by 1. But if function is given as differentiation of 5 to the power x, then 5 is a constant and x is a variable. So when constant to the power variable, the differentiation will be 5 to the power x into log 5. Because differentiation of a to the power x will be a to the power x log a. Okay. Now let's say suppose differentiation of 5 to the power 5 is asked. Now out of these two, this is polynomial function, this one is exponential function. Tell me which type of function is this? 5 to the power 5. X is absent, right? So when variable to the power constant, it is called polynomial function, and polynomial constant to the power variable is an exponential function. But here x is absent, constant to the power constant, it will be a new constant. X is lying. So constant to the power constant is a new constant. So in place of 5 to the power 5, I can write 3125. That is the product of 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So 5 5s are 25, 5 5s are 25 into this 5, 25 25, 625 into 5, that is equal to 3125. Okay, so 5 to the power 5 can be written as 3125. And we know the differentiation of constant is 0. Differentiation of constant is 0. कसं बघितलं होतं आपण? See, differentiation of 3125. Now this 3125 can be written as 3125 into 1. If any equation is multiplied by 1, the value of equation, the equation doesn't change. If any equation, if to the any equation if 0 is added, the equation will not alter. If 0 is added to an equation, the value of equation doesn't change. If 1 is multiplied to the equation, then the value of equation doesn't change. Now 1 will happen, 3125 can be written as 3125 into 1, and this 1 can be written as x to the power 0. Because anything to the power 0 is 1, so 1 can be written as x to the power 0. And now अजूनपर्यंत मी डिफरन्शिएशन केलेलं आहे का? नाही. मी फक्त काय केलं, या 3125 ला एक वेगळा फॉर्म दिलेला आहे. So up to this step I haven't differentiated. So 3125 can be written as 3125 into 1, and 1 can be written as x to the power 0. Now differentiate. Now if I differentiate, when this 0 comes to numerator, everything becomes 0. Okay, कळालं? आणि हे आपण पाहिलेलं आहे की differentiation of constant is 0. Differentiation of constant is 0 because in constant there is no x. The x is absent. X is absent means power of x is 0. And while differentiating, when that 0 power comes to numerator, if you multiply any number by 0, the whole equation becomes 0. So इथं हा 0 आल्यानंतर काय सगळं 0 होणार आहे. So 5 to the power 5 will be 0. Okay. So that means polynomial function x to the power 5, variable to the power constant, याचा कसं करणार, पॉवर लिहून 5x to the power 4. Constant to the power variable, याचा डिफरन्शिएशन आपण पाहिले a to the power x, it will be a to the power x log 5, and if constant to the power constant, याचा डिफरन्शिएशन येणार 0. Now suppose the function is like this. What is the differentiation of x to the power x. What is the differentiation of x to the power x? डिफरन्शिएशन म्हणजेच dy by dx. ठीक आहे ना? तुम्हाला क्वेश्चन मध्ये असं दिलं असेल y is equal to x to the power x. इथं पण y is equal to x to the power 5. इथं y is equal to 5 to the power x. Here y is equal to 5 to the power 5. So these are the values of dy by dx. These are the values of dy by dx. Differentiation of y with respect to x. बघा y च्या जागी मी काय लिहिलं? y is equal to x to the power 5. So in place of y I can write x to the power 5. Here dy by dx. So in place of y we can write 5 to the power x. So in place of this y I have written 5 to the power x. dy by dx. So d by dx in place of y. What is y? 5 to the power 5. So we can write 5 to the power 5. Here y is equal to x to the power x. dy by dx is last. dy by dx last means differentiation. dy by dx म्हणजे काय? dy by dx म्हणजे differentiation. So in place of y काय लिहिणार मी? x to the power x. In place of y x to the power x. Differentiation of y with respect to x. याचा differentiation म्हणजेच याचा differentiation. So dy by dx we need to find. But हे तुम्हाला कोणत्या रूल करणार तुम्ही? x to the power x. कोणता रूल वापरणार? x to the power 5, variable to the power constant, constant to the power 5, variable, and constant to the power constant. But here constant is absent. Same as here variable is absent. Here both are constant and here both are variable. So we can't use any of the three rules. Any of the three rules. So first is the power rule, second is the differentiation of exponential function, and third differentiation of constant. Here we can't use any of the three, so take log on both sides. Take log of both sides. Okay. Obviously, this chapter differentiation belongs to calculus. That means base of the log is e. Base of the log is e. One second. So take the log y is equal to log x to the power x base e base e. So in logarithm chapter I have told you log cannot exist without index and base. So index should be there, base should be there. So for this log y is the index, e is the base. For this log x is the index, e is the base. So what is this x? This x is the power of index. This x is the power of index, and we have studied alpha rule. So what is alpha rule? Log index to the power alpha base b can be written as alpha can be taken in the numerator. It will be log index base b. So if there is something in the power of index, we can take it into the numerator. If there is something in the power of index, we can take that term into the numerator, and that is alpha rule. So here also x is the index and this x is in the power of index. So we can remove that x. So we can write log y is equal to x log x base e base e. Log y base e, and here this x comes to the numerator by alpha rule. By alpha rule. Okay. Now we are going to differentiate this. Differentiate both sides. Differentiate both sides. WRT म्हणजे with respect to x. With respect to x म्हणजे d by dx. With respect to x differentiate करणार. Okay. Now when I differentiate the log y, what is the differentiation of log something? What is the differentiation of log x? It is 1 upon something. Differentiation of log something is 1 upon something. So differentiation of log y will be 1 upon y. Differentiation of log y will be 1 upon y, because differentiation of log something will be 1 upon something. But I have told you we are differentiating with respect to x, and if that something is not x, if something other than x, then we have to differentiate it again. If that something is not x, then we have to differentiate it again in the multiplication, in the product, and that is called chain rule. So here see, what is that something? That something is y. So we need to differentiate this y again in the product. So differentiation of y is dy by dx. Differentiation of y with respect to x. इथे जर x असता, only log x असता, log x, so differentiation will be 1 upon x. But here it is log y, okay, and we are differentiating with respect to x. So इथे x असायला पाहिजे होता, x आहे का नाही, other than x आहे. So first differentiate as per the rule. Differentiation of log something is 1 upon something, so differentiation of log y will be 1 upon y. But that something is not x. So what is that something? Y. Differentiate that y in the product. This is called chain rule. We have studied in the previous classes. Okay. Now differentiation of this. Here there are two functions. This is the first function u. This is the second function v. X is the first function. Log x is the second function. And product of two functions is given. X into log x. X into log x. Product of two functions is given. So x into log x. What is the product rule? If y is equal to u into v, then differentiation is equal to differentiation of first, second as it is, plus differentiation of second into first as it is. Differentiation of u, v as it is, differentiation of v, u as it is. So this is u, this is v. Differentiation of x is 1. Okay, 5x 5, 4x 4, ax a, so 1x 1. कसं पाहिलं होतं differentiation of x? Differentiation of x. बघा ह्या x ची पॉवर किती आहे? 1 आहे ना? काहीच नाही म्हणजे पॉवर किती आहे? 1 आहे. ही पॉवर जेव्हा खाली येईल 1, x ची पॉवर किती होईल? 0. Take the power in the numerator and reduce the power by 1. So I have taken this 1 in the numerator and reduced the power by 1. So previous power was 1. When I reduce that 1 by 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0. Now anything to the power 0, will be 1. So 1 into 1 it will be 1. Rather x to the power 1 because differentiation of x means x to the power 1. x म्हणजे काय? सिंगल x आहे, त्याची पॉवर किती आहे? 1 आहे. So what is the rule of differentiation? Power rule. Take the power in the numerator, so that 1 comes to numerator. Okay, and reduce the power by 1. So original power was 1, reduced by 1. That means 1 minus 1. So the new power will be 0. So 1 into x to the power 0. So anything to the power 0 will be 1. Anything to the power 0 will be 1. So 1 into 1, answer will be 1. Okay. So differentiation of this x, differentiation of first 1, differentiation of first function, second function as it is, log x, plus differentiation of first, second function as it is, plus differentiation of second. What is the differentiation of log x? Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x into u. Into u means first function as it is. What is first function? X. X as it is. Now here x and x cancel. Remaining is 1. So it will be 1 plus log x. Now see here, students, this y on left hand side, at left hand side, this y is in denominator. When this y goes to RHS, on RHS it will goes to numerator. So it will be y. This is 1, x and x cancel each other. So it is 1 plus log x. 1 plus log x. And now resubstitute the value of y. Resubstitute the value of y here. Then your answer will be dy by dx. What is the value of y? X to the power x. X to the power x. 1 plus log x. X to the power x into 1 plus log x. So this is how we are going to differentiate if the function is given variable to the power variable. Variable to the power variable. Now see what is function x to the power x. So take log on both the sides. So log y is equal to log x to the power x. We know alpha rule. Log index base b. If there is something in the power of index, that is alpha, that can be taken in the numerator. So it will be alpha log index base b. Now, so here x is the index, e is the base. So this x is alpha. Now here log y, here x log x. Now differentiate both the sides with respect to x. What is the differentiation of log something? It is 1 upon something. If this something is not x, then we need to differentiate again. What is the differentiation of y? It is dy by dx. Here it is product of two functions. Which are the two functions? X and log x. What is the differentiation of x? Differentiation of x is 1. First function, differentiation of first function, second function as it is, plus differentiation of second, first function as it is. What is the differentiation of log x? It is 1 by x. This time, first function as it is, x as it is. X cancel each other. It will be 1 plus log x. 1 plus log x. This y on LHS, it is in the denominator. When it goes to RHS, it goes to numerator. It will be y 1 plus log x. What is the value of y? X to the power x. Substitute here. So this is your answer. So this is how you are going to differentiate if function is given variable to the power variable. Okay? So till this, our chapter differentiation is over. Now we will see differentiation of implicit functions. Differentiation of implicit functions. Implicit functions means suppose x and y are clubbed together or are mixed. For example, x square into y is equal to 1. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. असं विचार. Okay. Now see here x square plus x square into y is given is equal to 1. Now I will differentiate both the sides. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Now see student, when we are differentiating with respect to x, then power rule will be applied to x. And y will be considered other than x. Okay. So if any y is given, then we need to differentiate it again. Okay. So first let's see x square into y. Here it is product rule. This is u and this one is v. First function, second function. So what is the differentiation of first function? X square से differentiation किया ना 2x. This time second function as it is, that is y, plus differentiation of second, that will be dy by dx. Differentiation of y. What is the differentiation of y? Differentiation of y is dy by dx. Differentiation of second, first function as it is. And what is the differentiation of 1? Differentiation of 1 is 0. Because 1 is a constant function. 1 is a constant. So differentiation of constant is 0. Now see, differentiate both sides. So LHS का differentiation क्या है? Product rule है. RHS का differentiation direct 0 है. Because RHS is a constant. RHS is a constant. That is 1. So differentiation of constant is 0. On LHS, there is a product of two numbers, a product of two functions. That is x square and y. So what is the product rule? Differentiation of first, second as it is. So differentiation of x square is 2x, y as it is, plus differentiation of second. So differentiation of y is dy by dx, first as it is, x square. Okay, now we need to find dy by dx. So shift this term on RHS, so it will become dy by dx into x square is equal to minus 2xy. This 2xy is positive on LHS. When it goes to RHS, it will become negative. Okay. Now this x square is in product on LHS. When it goes to RHS, it will be in division. Or we can say this x square is in numerator on LHS. When it goes to RHS, it will be in denominator. Okay, so dy by dx will be equal to minus 2xy upon x square. लक्षात घ्या, इथं एक सिंगल x आहे आणि खाली दोन x आहेत. इथं सिंगल x आहे, इथं दोन x आहेत. हा x यातल्या एका x ला कॅन्सल. सो dy by dx will be equal to minus 2y upon x. Minus 2y upon x. Minus 2y upon x. So this is the difference. काय केलेलं आहे? X square to 2x, y as it is plus differentiation of second. What is the differentiation of y? dy by dx, x square as it is. Okay. Now dy by dx into x square असं ठेवलं हे plus 2xy आहे. तिकडे गेल्यानंतर काय होणार? minus 2xy. ठीक आहे ना? इकडे ऍडिशन मध्ये इकडे गेल्यानंतर सबट्रॅक्शन होणार आहे. तर इथं 0 होतं. नाव हा x square इथे प्रोडक्ट मध्ये आहे. इकडे गेल्यानंतर डिव्हिजन मध्ये जाणार. नाव यातला एका x ला यातला एक x कॅन्सल करता खाली दोन x आहे. डिनॉमिनेटर मध्ये दोन x आहे, न्यूमरेटर मध्ये सिंगल x आहे. x ला हा x कॅन्सल, इट विल बी minus 2y upon x. So this is the differentiation of implicit functions. Implicit म्हणजे काय? x आणि y अडकलेत, एकमेकात अडकलेत, गुंतलेत आणि त्या केस मध्ये हे डिफरन्शिएशन होणार आहे. नेक्स्ट आपण बघूया. Student, in between pause the video and write everything. Suppose e to the power, question is like this, e to the power x plus y x into y plus x into y is equal to 7. Find dy by dx. Suppose question is like this. So what is the differentiation of e to the power something? What is the differentiation of e to the power something? It will be e to the power something itself. differentiation of e to the power x will be e to the power x itself. So differentiation of e to the power something will be e to the power something, but that something is not x, so we need to differentiate it again in the product. This something is not x, so we need to differentiate it again in the product. Now what is that something? X into y. So x into y is a product. So याचा differentiation आपण इथे करणार आहे by chain rule. So what is the differentiation of x? 1 differentiation of first function, second function as it is, that is y, plus differentiation of second. What is the differentiation of y? Which one is the second function? Y. Differentiation of second into first function as it is. What is first function? X. बघा x चा differentiation 1, y as it is, plus y चा differentiation dy by dx, x as it is, plus हे complete पुन्हा झालं. हे डिफरन्शिएशन झालेलं आहे e to the power x y चं. e to the power something चं डिफरन्शिएशन e to the power something. But when this something is not x, when this something is not x, if it is something other than x, then differentiate it again in the multiplication. But that something consists of a product of two functions. कोणते कोणते दोन functions आहेत? x and y. So apply the product rule. X चा differentiation 1, y as it is, plus x as it is, y चा differentiation divided by x. Now plus, now it is summation of two functions. इथपर्यंत e to the power x चा differentiation झालेलं आहे, plus याचा differentiation. Again here it is the product कोणाचा x y चा. So याचं जे differentiation आलं त्यात तेच असेल. So it will be 1 into y plus dy by dx into x. What is the differentiation of 7? What is the differentiation of 7? 0. Because differentiation of constant will be 0. Okay. Now from this term and from the second term we can take something common. हा ब्रॅकेट आणि हा ब्रॅकेट आपण कॉमन घेऊ शकतो का नाही? So काय कॉमन घेणार आपण? 1 into y is y, 1 into y is y. So we can take common as y plus x dy by dx. x dy by dx. हे आपण कॉमन घेतो. आतमध्ये काय राहिलं? e to the power xy plus इथून आपण हे पूर्ण कॉमन घेतलंय. इथं काय लिहिणार? 1 is equal to 0. इथून आपण हे बघा, इथून हा ब्रॅकेट कॉमन आला, सो e to the power xy is remaining. इथून हा ब्रॅकेट कॉमन आला, इथं काय राहणार आहे? 1. Okay. Now we need to find dy by dx. Here a product of two numbers, product of two things is 0. If product of two things is 0, two numbers is 0, that means either of the two numbers should be 0. So either of the two numbers should be 0. That means I will assume this as 0. So it will be y plus x dy by dx will be equal to 0. किंवा असं म्हणू शकतो आपण याला, I will divide here this is in the numerator when it goes to denominator on RHS. हे इथं काय आहे? न्यूमरेटरला आहे. RHS ला गेल्यावर कुठे जाणार आहे? डिनॉमिनेटरला. So 0 upon something will be 0. So काय होणार? This one will be equal to 0. कळतं की काय म्हणतोय? Here it is the product. Now this square bracket is in the numerator on LHS. When it goes to RHS, it will be in denominator. So 0 upon something will be 0. So this remaining thing will be 0. So from here we can find y and dy by dx. Let's see. काय करू शकतो आपण इथं? When this y goes to RHS, it will become x dy by dx is equal to minus y. Here y is positive on left hand side. When it goes to right hand side, it will become negative minus y. And now this x is in numerator. हा पलीकडे गेल्यानंतर कुठे जाणार? डिनॉमिनेटर मध्ये. So dy by dx dy by dx is equal to minus y upon x. This is the answer. Okay. So this is how we are going to differentiate implicit functions. What is implicit functions? When two functions are, if x and y are combined in form of sum, in form of difference, कशाही फॉर्म मध्ये असते. Next we will see, suppose f of x म्हणजेच y ना, f of x म्हणजेच y हे आपण फंक्शन्स मध्ये बघितले सुरुवातीला. y is a function of x, म्हणजे जसे जसे x ची व्हॅल्यू बदलतील तसे तसे y ची व्हॅल्यू डिफरंट, we are getting different values. So for example, if f of x is x plus 9, if f of x is x square plus 9, then tell me what is mean by f of 0. What is f of 0? So f of 0, that means f of 0 means value of y at x is equal to 0. Value of y at x is equal to 0. कितनी आ रहा है? Value of y at x is equal to 0. So y is equal to x square plus 9. So when x is equal to 0, y की वैल्यू कितनी आ? 0 square plus 9. And 0 square plus 9 means 0 plus 9. It will be 9. So this is f of 0. What is f of minus 2? It means value of y at x is equal to minus 2. F of minus 2 means value of y at x is equal to minus 2. म्हणजे इथं x ची व्हॅल्यू -2 पुट केल्यानंतर y ची व्हॅल्यू काय मिळणार किंवा f of minus 2 किती मिळणार. So I will substitute -2 here. -2 square plus 9. What is the square of -2? -2 into -2. Minus minus cancel. 2 square 4. 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. Okay. Suppose function is given y is equal to, that is f of x is equal to sin x. Function is given f of x is equal to sin x. Now if it is asked what is f of 0, what is f of 0, that means what? Y, from value of y at x is equal to 0. That means what? Sine of 0. And what is sine 0? Sine 0 is 0. Suppose if it is asked what is f of pi by 2? What is f of pi by 2? Pi by 2 म्हणजे किती? See, complete circle किती असतो? 360 डिग्री. 360 डिग्री म्हणजे आपण म्हणतो 2 पाय रेडियन्स. 360 डिग्री म्हणजे 2 पाय रेडियन्स. मग ह्याच्या अर्धा 180 डिग्री म्हणजे ह्याच्या अर्धा किती झालं? पाय रेडियन्स. ह्याच्या हाफ 90 डिग्री म्हणजे काय? ह्याच्या हाफ किती होणार? ह्याच्या हाफ पाय अपॉन 2 रेडियन. 90 डिग्री म्हणजे पाय अपॉन 2 रेडियन. So 360. 10th class में जाता हूँ. What is the circumference of circle? Circumference of circle is 2 pi r. Or circumference substitutes 360 degree at the center. That means 360 means 2 pi radian. That means h half. So 180 degree means pi radian. Then 90 degree means pi by 2 radian. ठीक है? 90 degree means pi by 2 radian. So half 360 degree झाला. That is 2 pi radian. Radian का सिंबल असा है. ठीक है? C लिखा C. Now This is 180 degree or pi radian. This is 90 degree or pi by 2 radian. Pi by 2 radian. So 90 degree. Pi by 2 means 90 degree. याचा अर्थ काय होतो? Value of y at x is equal to pi by 2. म्हणजे x is equal to 90 degree. That means sin pi by 2. Sin 90. Sin 90 ची व्हॅल्यू किती असते? 1. So its answer is 1. Okay? Write down this. Pause the video and write everything. Okay, sorry, I have some water. Now suppose I will tell you the different names of differentiation. Differentiation म्हणजेच डेरिव्हेटिव्ह याचाच अर्थ आहे differential coefficient. All are same things. What is differential coefficient? What is derivative? What is differentiation? ठीक है? याला स्लोप पण म्हणतात. स्लोप म्हणतात आणि काय म्हणतात? रेट म्हणतात. रेट. Because in 9th class you have studied rate of change of velocity, rate of change of displacement with respect to time. So याला slope म्हणू शकतो आपण, याला rate म्हणू शकतो. So all are same things. Differentiation म्हणजेच derivatives, differentiation म्हणजेच differential coefficient, differentiation म्हणजे slope and differentiation म्हणजेच rate. Okay, all are same thing. Now again in symbolic form, suppose y is equal to f of x is given. Now differentiation काय करायचं? याचं differentiation असेल dy by dx असं लिहू शकतो, y dash असंही म्हणू शकतो किंवा f dash of x असंही म्हणू शकतो. ठीक आहे? So dy by dx, differentiation of y is dy by dx. It can be written as y dash. Also it can be written as f dash of x. म्हणजे f of x चं differentiation है f dash of x. Y चं differentiation है y dash or dy by dx. Or d by dx of f of x. जसं y चं differentiation with respect to x, तसंच f of x चं differentiation with respect to x. Both are same thing. Or else याला शॉर्ट फॉर्म मध्ये y dash म्हणतात, or else याला शॉर्ट फॉर्म मध्ये f dash of x म्हणतात. ठीक आहे? सो व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट, सगळ्याचं मीनिंग सेमच. हा सिम्बॉल आला कन्फ्यूज होऊ नका, असा सिम्बॉल आला कन्फ्यूज होऊ नका, असा सिम्बॉल आला तरी पण कन्फ्यूज होऊ नका. एव्हरीथिंग इज सेम. इट इज जस्ट डिफरन्शिएशन ऑफ व्हॉटएव्हर द फंक्शन गिवन. ओके? Now let's see some examples on f dash of x. Suppose f dash of x क्वेश्चन मध्ये मेंशन असेल तर काय करणार? Suppose f of x is equal to x cube plus 3x square minus 9x plus 5 and question is that find f dash of 1. Find f dash of 1. F dash of 1. That means don't substitute 1 initially and differentiate. असं करू नका. त्यामुळे काय होईल, आन्सर 0 येईल. जर तुम्ही 1 आधीच पुट केला तर काय मिळेल तुम्हाला, f of 1 मिळेल ना. 1 जर आधीच पुट केला तर काय मिळेल, f of 1 मिळेल, f of 1. आणि 1 पुट केल्यामुळे सगळे x गायब होतील. सगळे x गायब होतील म्हणजे व्हेरिएबल राहणार का तिथे, व्हेरिएबल राहणार नाही. सो एव्हरीथिंग विल बिकम कॉन्स्टंट. यामध्ये 1 पुट केल्यानंतर जिथे जिथे x आहे तिथे 1 पुट केल्यानंतर काय होईल, 1 गायब होऊन जाईल, x will disappear. ठीक आहे. and every whole equation will become constant number, and then differentiation of that constant to find f dash, we need to differentiate, and if you differentiate the constant the answer will be 0. So don't substitute this one value 1 initially. First differentiate. What is asked, f dash of 1. That means x is equal to 1. In place of x what is given, 1. कारण का तुम्हाला काय सांगितलं मी, f dash of x सांगितलं ना आता. So in place of x 1 is given, but 1 should be substituted in which equation, dash वाला equation. dash वाला equation म्हणजे काय, differentiate केल्यानंतर f dash of x, first find f dash of x. First find f dash of x. That means first differentiate. That means we are going to find f dash of x. After getting the equation of f dash of x, that is the derivative equation, then substitute value of x as 1. Okay. So substitute this, differentiate this. What will get? What is the differential of f of x? It will be f dash of x. यालाच आपण काय म्हणतो, y dash. यालाच काय म्हणू शकतो, dy by dx. कारण का हाच तुमचा y असणार. So y चा differentiation dy by dx, or it can be written as y dash, or it can be written as f dash of x. काय होणार आहे, x cube चा differentiation 3x square. Take the power in the numerator and reduce the power by 1. So it will be 3x square plus, when this 2 comes to numerator, 3 into 2 32, right na? When this 2 comes to numerator, 3 into 2 6, and the power will become 1. 2 minus 1, it will become 1. 3 minus 1, it will become 2. Here 9x, here power is not given, that means power is 1. So 1 will come to numerator and power becomes 0. And when powers, anything to the power 0 is 1. So it will be minus 9. कळते ना, 9x to the power 1 आहे, हे काय होणार, 9 into 1 x to the power 0. 1 comes to numerator and power becomes 0, and anything to the power 0 is 1. So 9 into 1 will be 9. And 5 is a constant number. What is the difference of constant? 0. So this is your f dash of x. Okay, this one is f dash of x. Now find f dash of 1. F dash of 1 means what? Value of y dash. Value of y dash at x is equal to 1. Now y dash value कधी at x is equal to 1. So now substitute x is equal to 1 here. So it will become 3 1 square plus 6 into 1 minus 9. Okay, so 3 into 1 square, 3 into 1 square मुझे क्या होना है, 3 plus 6 into 1 6 minus 9, 3 plus 6 9 minus 9, the answer becomes 0. Okay, so this is f dash of 1. Suppose f dash of 0 is asked. dash of 0 is asked. Okay. So find f of 1 and f dash of 0. F dash of 1 and f dash of 0. So what is meant by f dash of 0? F dash of 0 means y dash, value of y dash at x is equal to 0. Value of y dash at x is equal to 0. That means in the equation of y dash, wherever there is x, substitute 0. So what will happen? Here 3 into 0 square plus 6 into 0 minus 9. So 3 into 0 square, it will be 0. 6 into 0, 0 minus 9. Hence the answer will be minus 9. And this is f dash of 0. F dash of 0 is minus 9. Here it is f dash of 1. F dash of 1 is 0. And f dash of 0 is minus 9. Okay. Hope you are studying well. So students, for tomorrow's test, that is Saturday's test, weekly test, whole syllabus is of differentiation lecture number 1 to lecture number, I guess lecture number 5. Lecture number 1 to lecture number 5. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Total 4 lectures. Differentiation lecture number 1 to lecture number 4. Okay? Study well and wish you very all the best. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Thank you.